I hope you all are doing good. So today we will discuss about union versus union all in SQL. So the union operator is used to combine the result set of two or more selected statement, and you will get more clarity when we illustrate it using uh, syntax and also having one practical example in SQL Management Studio. So let's start SQL union versus union all. So these both the operator or these both commands are used to combine data from multiple select statements, and both union and union all are known as set operators. So like if you are giving certain exam and this is asked that select set operators out of multiple options, then for your understanding and for your clarity you should be aware that union and union all are known as set operators. In SQL, set operators basically combine the results of two or more queries into a single result. When comparing union versus union all, there is one major difference. Union only returns unique records and it removes the duplicate, whereas union all returns all record including duplicates. So that's the only and that's the major difference between union and union all. And for your clarity or for your understanding, you should be aware that in union it first performs a sorting operation and eliminates the record that are duplicate across all the column before it finally returns the combined data set. That's why if we talk about the performance feature, union all is faster than union, because in union all it's just combining the result from both the queries, whereas from both the tables, whereas in union it's first sorting the data and eliminating the duplicate records. So union all is a faster than union all. Union all is faster than union. So this is if we talk about the performance for these two commands. And the syntax of both union variants is very similar, and that will be more clear to you when we see the syntax. So let's first see about union syntax only. Union combines the result set of two or more select statements showing only distinct values. So that is the major feature for union. It removes duplicate records. The SQL syntax shows a union occurring between two different tables. The column in both select statement are of the same or matching data type. The where clause shown is an optional inclusion. So where is a condition, and that's not a mandatory condition. That depends the type of output you want from those tables. So this is the syntax. Select column 1, then separated by column 2, and whatever name of number of column you want to give, you can mention all those in the select statement. From, again, this is same syntax when we write select star from table. And then this where condition. Of course, this is a optional statement and not mandatory. Then we write union. So this is the additional command or operator which we are adding between these two select statement. This is from table 1 and this is from table 2. Select column 1 comma column 2 from table 2. Again, where condition, this is optional. And these corresponding columns, for your understanding, you should be aware that these corresponding column can have different names. However, by default, the name of corresponding column in the output will be taken from this first select statement. For example, there are two tables, and in one table you are having a supplier, and in a second table you are having customer. And this is the first table we are talking about, which is supplier. So when you combine these two table using union, you will get supplier as the name of the column. However, you can also put any alias like select column 1 as whatever name you want to give. So that final name will be coming in the output, and that name, if you put alias, some alias in this second union, that will not be having any impact on the final result. So whatever name you will give here, only that will be included in case there are different name of the column. SQL union all syntax. As we have seen SQL union syntax, now we will see about union all. So union all combines the result of two or more select statement similar to union, showing all values, including duplicates if they exist. So in case there are two tables and there are no duplicate records in both the tables, then there is no difference in using union or union all. However, if there are duplicate records which exist in the tables, then if you use union, you will not get duplicate records. But if you use union all, it will be repeated as many times as it's there in these two tables. So it shows all the values. The SQL syntax shows a union all occurring between two different tables. Once again, the column in the select are of the same or matching data types and where clause is optional. So you will get more clarity about this data type. So all the corresponding columns when we are writing in the select statement, they should be of the same data type. Otherwise you will get error. So let's see the syntax. This is the syntax. Select column 1 comma column 2 from table 1, similar. Then where condition, again it's a optional statement. Then we add union all, and this is select query for second table. Select column 1 column 2 from table 2, again where condition, that's optional statement. So the only difference is that for union all we put here union all, whereas in union syntax we just write union. So there are certain important usage rule for union and union all that we should be aware of. Otherwise, failure to adhere to these rule will result in error message. The number of columns used in first query and second query must be same and the data types must match. So it's not possible that in here you mention three column 1 column 2 and column 3, whereas in from table 2 you are just taking column 1 and column 2, then this will throw the error and you will not be able to get the desired output. So it's mandatory, or it's a rule, that the number of column used in first query and second query must be same and the data type should also be same. If you are for example in this column you are having integer, then this column should also be integer. Second rule, the column name included in both the queries can differ, as I already explained you using example, like first table is having one column as supplier and second table is having customer. So that can differ. There is no issue in that, as long as the data types are same. When this is the case, the resulting data set will show the column name from the first query. So for example, this column 1 and this column 1 from table 2, they are different. So in the final result set, the name of the column will be from the first SQL query. So this is what we are saying in this rule number 2. When using SQL aliases in conjunction with union and union all, you only need to include the alias with the first query. Including it with the second query will not cause an error, but it will also have no impact on the output. For example, you mention certain name column 1 as say C1, and also in this select statement for second query you mention C2. Now in the final result set you will get the name of the column as C1, and this 2 will have no impact on the final result set. So you either put it or you don't put it, the result will be the same. So this is about different rules. Also we can use a union and a union all to combine table that do not have common values in common column in between these. So as I already mentioned, it's possible as long as the data type and the sequence is same. So as usual, like we do for all our videos in SQL, I've created two tables, and this is the output of these two tables. So first I've created table for employees A, then table employees B. So it's a very smaller table, and the idea is just to make you understand the essence of union and union all. What's the difference? And I intentionally in these two tables have taken one person who is Bob, who is in the both the tables. So you can see Bob ID2 name Bob. Bob is in both the tables, employee A and employee B. And as per our understanding that we have gathered now, during union, basically the union operator is used to provide you used to give you the only one result set. It removes the duplicate basically. whereas union all provides you in the final result set all the columns. So we will first write the query, then you will get more clarity. So there are two tables. Table 1, the name is given is employees A, and for table 2 employees B. So let's write, let me copy this, because as per the syntax, this is how we can write the SQL query, which is using a union operator. So if I execute this query, see, this is the output: Alice, Bob, Charlie, Frank. Now you can see Bob is coming only once. It has removed the duplicate row from the final result set, and this is basically the difference between union and union all. So when I add union all in the final, in my query, so let's see union all here, the everything remains same. It just I will add union all in between these two SQL select queries. If I execute this query, see, that's the difference. You can see Bob is coming twice. So this is the main difference between SQL union versus SQL union all operator or command. That in union all the duplicates are removed, whereas in union all the records are coming irrespective of how many times they are duplicating. So also that's why we say that union all is faster than union if we talk about the performance feature, because union first performs a sorting operation, and it eliminates the record which are duplicating across all the column before it finally returns the combined data set. So it takes time, that's why it becomes little slower than union all. So this was about union versus union all. I hope you get the clarity and where they are useful. So in case you want to remove the duplicate records from your final data sets, we should use union. Whereas if there is no such usage or criteria you required in your final result set, you can use union also. So we will now meet you in the next video with some other SQL concept. Thank you.